Hello. Oh, good, good. Your voice is a bit muffled, though. Hold on, let me check out these earphones. Okay, now talk. Still not clear. I can't hear you at all. So I can't really hear you well. Where's the fuck are my earphones?
How about now?
Oh, what up? Fuck, I should have put these things on. Okay, talk.
How about now?
No, I'm sticking these headphones or earphones, whatever the fuck they're called. Okay, talk. Just say Platinum's great or something. Something simple.
Outlaws will not relegate.
Oh, they will though. That's the thing, and I'll explain why in this live stream. Why and why GG within a second. They actually filled out the roster, the lineup that I was expecting. They're flying Ben. You're not having a slot. It's really going to give a super sub impact.
Sure.
Really, yeah. Anyways, how do you want to go about this? Do you want to talk about all the shit divisions that don't matter, or the division that does matter? I don't mind. I'm
We'll
here
go
all
ahead.
night.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and start in the qualifiers. We can go through those pretty fast. That ain't a big
Okay.
deal. Guys, what are you crinkling up?
I'm eating cheap what the fuck are they called in America? Oreos?
Oreos.
Yeah.
Eat one for me.
There you go. They're all set up there, so I can eat them. I have water. I don't think I have water here. Where the fuck's the water? Oh, yeah. I have this big 5 liter of water beside me. There we go. Okay. What are Q2 or Q3? You can pick. I don't care.
Q1 first. We'll just
Okay,
go in order.
Q3 first. Let's go Q3.
And I've got my Clan League prediction scoreboard thing up, so.
Oh, Q1, is it?
Yeah, Q1.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
I don't. Okay. You say something.
Outlaw. I mean, not Outlaws, but NWO has a. Are you recording? Yes. NWO has a pretty good lineup overall. I mean, their stage 1 lineup should get them at least second from the looks of it. I mean, they've got Benoit playing in the 3v3. They've got Star playing a 1v1. 2 solid 1v1er players playing the other 2 slots. And then I'm guessing that I know Arcturus and Gustav is pretty decent players. So they should do fine on Says Europe.
Since this is Q1, is it just like is there 3 1v1 templates, 1 2v2 templates, or is this like all?
Yeah, it's 3 1 and 1.
Which 3? The 3 1-on-1s?
3 1v1s, and then 1 2v2, 1 3v3.
Which one is it though?
It says Europe. And then Europe for the 3v3.
And for the 1v1s?
French Brawl, Garoma, Elitist Africa.
Okay. Yeah, they have a. I mean, let's be honest about it. Q1 is in the most toughest league ever. I mean, to be honest, NWO. It's a question of how many players do they need to sacrifice to get into the second stage, because they're gonna need all their firepower to really push for a promotion spot.
It's the best qualifier in my opinion. It's like Proven Guard is a pretty decent clan. They have some pretty good players there. The Wizards has a couple of decent players. Let's see, BIA has a couple of decent players. In fact, one of them that is playing was in 101st for a while, and he was pretty good. I mean, he went back to back beaten. I don't remember who he beat, but he beat Intimidator in the second round of a tourney.
What's his name?
Aces and Eights from BIA.
What's their 1v1 lineup like? I can't. Deadman's Caught is so slow for me. It's not even funny.
I've already got it all pulled up, so.
Oh, can I? Well, just watch your stream then. That was shit.
Here, I'll just post them in our as we go along. I'll just post each individual game.
It's just slow to get around. Like it's really annoying because I can't keep up because of the clock being so slow. Deadman, you're a failure.
All right, NWO's lineup.
Okay, sound. Yeah, that works a lot better. Okay, that's NWO.
I'm too lazy to properly format it, so you'll just have to.
That's grand. Don't worry about it. I mean, I don't know why Benny is playing Europe. I mean, could he not have just spared himself for a stage 2? And Star Beast as well. They're all just star player. Jesus.
Yeah, I guess you can make that argument, but
Benny's definitely going on the conservative side, making sure NWO gets to the stage 2. That's the only problem.
It's a decent qualifier. It's the one I'd kind of look out for there. Pretty much everybody has at least a small chance to get first place. So
yeah, I mean the dark clan that I'm going to be very interested in is the Wizards. Sherlock Holmes has been recruiting relentlessly for the clan, recruiting all the new players from a lot of games section.
And I know Six is a pretty decent player. I've seen some of his games, and he's not trash.
What's the Wizards like?
Okay, we'll go to Wizards next. They got for stage 1 they got Six playing French Brawl, David HMTK on Garoma, Sherlock Holmes on Elitist Africa, and then on Says Europe, David HMTK, Lunar Wizard. In 3v3 they got Vol, Sherlock Holmes, and Lunar Wizard.
It sounds like they put in their best players in stage 1.
Yeah, for most of it.
And that's the flaw with this concept of qualifiers is some clans will go like, look, we're never going to make it to stage 2, so we're going to go fucking 100% on stage 1. And the problem with that idea is that it fucks the clans that want to save up their players for stage 2. So that's why I don't like this concept, because it really punishes clans that aren't high in debt. And so it's like that's what most clans are in clan. They only have a few core players to rely on, so it just sucks that way. What can you do? What can you do about it?
Alright. So yeah, it's a halfway decent lineup. I still think they're gonna lose most of their games to NWO, and I'm gonna go ahead and move over to Proven Guard, because this is probably going to be NWO's biggest competition, because they already got Terrence Kill playing French Brawl, and Terrence Kill is one of their better players. Of course, didn't he reach number 1 on the 1v1 ladder? I mean, it was very short.
He got top 10.
Yeah,
I mean, I mean, in Q1 to get top 10 in one ladder makes you one of the better players in the division, one of the strong star players. That's the point here. So,
and then they have Guest NWHS. You know who I'm talking about, Guest.
yeah.
He's a pretty good player. He's pretty consistent on MDL. He's playing 3v3 Europe, and he'll also have a couple slots in Stage 2.
Yeah, it's Prussian Garda.
Prussian. It looks like a B, but it is technically S sound.
Yeah, but Prussian Garda. I mean, they're definitely putting in their top players in for stage 1 as well. I mean, Guest whatever got won an AWP tournament on the 1v1 ladder, beating Terminator on the final, and a couple of other top players. A Grand Slam, 1,000 points and all, like, so he's definitely well able to get a good result. Result for him, the same as Terence Gill. In fact, actually, it probably trends NWO a bit, because I don't think their 1v1 place is as strong. I mean, if I had a choice between Star Beast and Guest, whatever his name is, what stupid name Guest's name is, you know, he just means something simple. Fucking idiot. But anyways, Guest, he could have picked, if I had a choice between Guest or Star Beast, I would pick Guest all day long. And same with Terence.
Same with Terence Kill.
Yeah.
Luckily for Star of the East, he will be playing Nina, so he'll probably win at that matchup. Terence Kill will probably beat MWO's Gustav.
What's their 2v2 team like?
Butch Schradener and Terence Kill.
Fucking hell, dude. The Prussian Guard are fucking going for it, aren't they? Stage 1.
Yeah.
Playing all the best players. But if they do win Stage 1, then they'll get fucking demolished in Stage 2. Like, this is what's happening.
They got a halfway decent Stage 2 lineup. I mean, Guest is going to play 2 slots in Stage 2.
Yeah, but it won't go. I don't know. They won't get anywhere in Stage 2, though. Like, they're putting all the firepower in Stage 2.
I mean, I agree with that.
It just sucks. But that's the problem with this format. But it's.
I mean, Stats kind of set the precedent, especially with them getting. What?
Sorry. I love the system. It's just what happens because clans will get punished now for playing for Stage 2. It's just annoying, like, whatever.
Yeah, it is a bit annoying, but I guess this is part of how it goes now.
How does what's the 3v3 Europe team for them like?
Guest, Enolis, and Olcani.
Olcani, fucking hell. Olcani is a decent enough player.
Yeah. And then Olcani's also got 2 slots in Stage 2. He'll be playing Battle Islands and Volcano Islands. Their weakest team is probably Biomes, but I think that pretty much goes for everybody. Styrax, never even heard of him, and then Nina. But, I mean, they got a solid roster. I mean, everybody on this list except for a couple I have played, and they played me at least decently.
I think the Germans will get second place, or they'll get first place. I think they put all their firepower in Stage 1, and they're simply saying
I don't see them beating Benoit in Europe.
I don't see it either, but I think in other God say I'm gonna die. In other formats, they're gonna do better. Like, who knows? The key thing to know about NWO is they're led by a leader who's fucking going to be determined, and he's going to make all his players train as hard as fuck and to win every game. That's what he's a good leader, and he's probably the best leader out of all the clans there. And that's probably what's going to be the biggest factor in terms of motivation and actually performing when needed. Need a good leader. And so, I don't know, it'll be close enough, but I think those 2 clans will get top 2. Wizards, I don't think they have the skill. End of.
Yeah, I mean, and then you got BIA. They've got Tartan playing French Brawl, Robert E. Leon Groma, R. Rule 6 on Elitist Africa, Gaja Piper on Says Europe, Big B Vanguard, and Botonator on Europe. So.
Yeah, BIA have been on the last clan league, but what BIA are, they could hold this spot, but they aren't a clan for progression. They aren't the type of clan to promote. They're the clan to hold places. So I don't expect them anywhere near promotion spots here.
Well, I will be fair to BIA. They did very well in 2v2s last clan league. They've always been able to do very well on 2v2s. It's where they suffer is on 3v3s and to some extent about half of the 1v1s.
I thought they were, that's what I mean. They're able to themselves solidly, but they aren't the type of clan to progress. They don't have that attitude to try and promote. They just play for the sake of playing, and they hold the ground to a certain degree, but they're not going to be the type of clan to promote. They just stay where they are. And last clan league, I think their only good result was 6-0. That was their only good result. If they were 2v2s and 1v1s would have decent, they would have stayed in Division B.
I mean, they for a while were leading Division B. They just kind of started falling apart towards the end because their other games started to pile up losses. But, what happened
was BIA took control of the league, and everyone was just like, "Oh, BIA is going to Division A, and they're going to win Division A next season." And then all that hype just fucked everything over. All the leaders in BIA and all the players just like, "Oh shit," and they just instantly just fucked off and just went to shit. Then, it was sad to see them relegate though. I thought they would start, but whatever.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I would rather them stay in B than just have 6 in B, because having 6 in B is kind of lame.
I mean, Division B is beyond shocking. I mean, most of the clans are pretty new. It's like they put their hands up and say, "Hey, we'll play Clan League," and none of their players have played Clan League before. They just jumped into B. It's ridiculous. I've never seen a thing like that in my life. Or whatever.
Typically B is made up of half of kind of newer clans that have been pushing their way up, and then the other half dying old clans. But you don't see that this year. It's a lot of spontaneously reigniting clans.
B feels like a special league for special players who want a special spot, special league. It's just stupid. I don't get it. They should start in the bottom as far as I'm concerned. Except for stats. They've earned their spot.
Trash.
Yeah. Anyways, move on to the next clan. It's just...
Fidu, BR Fidu, the Brazil clan.
Oh, the Brazilians.
Some of these are not even kind of attempt to pronounce the names correctly. But on French Brawl, they got General Butt Naked. They've got Ferratio on Garoma, Zande on Elitist Africa, Sex Machine and Almer on Says Europe, Alexander the Great, Almir, and Timco 666 on Europe. Yeah, it's pretty mostly weak. I mean, they're I think Ferratio has a halfway decent 1v1 ladder run, but other than that, they did a very they're putting all their best players stage 2 when they're not going to even get through stage 1. They're going to probably finish last in stage 1. Skip on. I don't want to bother analysing them. All their players just kind of meh. I mean, they're not bad. I think
they're not bad. They're like BIA. They're not... Sorry, Brazilians.
I don't see them finishing above anybody but the next clan we're going to come to, which is probably going to be my pick for last place. German Warlords.
Well, they have a few decent players. Yeah. I mean, they're hit and miss type of players. I mean, FC Bayern, Janine, then some other German lads.
They've got that Pros 4C playing French Brawl, Janine on Garoma, Bayer on Elitist Africa, Shark and Band Roberts on Says Europe, that Pro 4C guy, Stormguard and Totem on Europe. So I don't see them being able to promote, but they might be able to get into sneak into Division E instead of Division D instead of Division E.
Yeah, I mean, what's the I want to ask that question. They'll probably finish higher than the Brazilian clan. I would like to, I would like to think that, but I don't see them going any higher. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think the top four are pretty clear. The Wizards are a bit of an underdog, dark horse. I think I can see a lot of people underestimating them.
I
think
mean,
the two favorites are definitely NWO and Prussian Guard.
I mean, the only fairest way to describe German warlord Guard is that Prussian Guard is the real German warlords that are actually the shitty Austrian nation. That's the only way you can describe it.
Yeah.
It's just irrelevant, like. Jeez, I'm insulting everyone today. I've insulted the Brazilians and the Germans / Austrians.
Alright,
Move on. Let's go to
predictions
Q2.
for the division. I think it's pretty clear that NWO is going to win, followed by Proven Guard.
Yep.
Let's see, I'll probably pick BIA, then the Wizards.
Yep, I agree. Wizards for third. That's my guess.
Okay. And then for last, I'll put German Warlords. So what's your prediction?
That's my prediction. For me, no, me.
Yeah, for you.
Okay. What is my prediction? What is my prediction? What's my prediction? I don't have much time. Fuck it. Prussian Guard first.
Ooh, the upset.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, GG's gonna finish second in Clanling. I'm probably gonna. So we'll go for another good prediction. Prussian Guard first. NWO second.
You said the Wizards third.
Wizards, yeah, and then who else?
Then you've got BIA, BR, and German Warlords.
Put the Austrian nation fifth.
Okay, so German Warlords fifth.
No, they're Austria. They're shit. They're the shit version
Austrian
of Prussian Guard. They don't even deserve the same time.
Okay, they are now in fifth. So I'm not Wizard, but BIA or in fourth or sixth.
Yeah.
Oh, which one are you putting them in? BIA in fourth or sixth?
Oh, where should I put them forward position?
Fourth, okay. And then of course that leaves BR, the Brazilian clan, in sixth.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
so
sticking
we both
by
predict
that.
Proven Guard and NWO to go to C. We both predict that BIA and okay, so essentially we'll have the same clans going into the divisions, or just have them in a slightly different order.
That's great. Those are perfect predictions. It's gonna work.
We'll see. All right, moving on to Q2, a division that has 7 clans in it.
Oh, one extra. I'm dying. It's cold. I don't want to be here, but fuck it.
Okay, so let's see here. We've got Corp, Hawks, the Avengers, BIW, USSR, the Seven Kingdoms, and then Acme. And now I know Acme's going to have to edit their lineup because they had ACL tears at 3 slots in the qualifiers, which is not allowed.
You couldn't even do a lineup right. Okay, go into the fucking Japan clan core first.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
The Sunshine clan.
Once it loads, we'll do that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Your stream is very on time, so
yeah,
I can actually follow what you're doing.
Okay, I finally got it. Of course, Corp's got a good lineup. It's maybe a little weaker than you'd hope, but I mean it's a typical Corp lineup. Heavy hitters not wanting to play that much, but they got at least halfway decent, very good.
Can you click into the fucking French ball? I've never seen him. Click onto him.
Yeah, he's pretty good actually.
Well, what's his profile like?
He's got was broken 1900 before. He's gotten 6th on the 2v2 ladder with 1976.
What the fuck? Where did the Sunshine Clan find him? Fucking hell, he's like a sunflower. Shit. God. Back out of it. The fuck.
Okay.
They're gonna win that. They're gonna win Q2.
And then, of course,
They
Nemo
put
is really
in.
good. And then, oh man, I already see how they're setting this up. They're putting heavy hitters
Oh
in
my
stage
God,
one.
they're idiots. Why would you do that?
Look at that. You got
They can
Ven,
just
Nemo,
save
and
their
Dutch
players for
Desire.
Q2.
Yeah, you got Garlic. Ven, Nemo, and Dutch Desire for their 1v1 in stage one. But then you move to stage two. They got Lionheart, Yuki, and Psycho Man.
Oh my
Not
God,
to insult
no.
them, but that is a huge drop.
What the fuck are they doing? I mean, at least they learned to less.
And it's like their best team is the Shots and Garlic, or
Oh
Ven,
my
I should say.
God.
And the other, and that's on Says Europe in stage one. And then Europe is probably their weakest spot, but it's still pretty decent with Psycho Man, the Shots, and Bear.
They're idiots. Fucking hell. Why would you put in all your stage one? See, this is it
The
again. Like.
statisticians kind of set that precedent. I mean, you saw how bad they did in C last year. How? It's because they pretty much maxed out their best players playing Q3.
Well, they definitely learned. Instead of putting all our best players in stage.
I mean, it wouldn't have been a big deal except that so many clans dropped out that stats got in. So it's kind of like, hey, if we can get into C and a whole bunch of clans drop out again, it doesn't matter if we get last place. Because if Lou Fred was still alive, they got last place, they'd still be in.
I mean, this is how if I was a leader of these Q. I mean, the way I would say, at least for team games, at least, is to put maybe one or two of your 1v1 kind of middling heavy hitters. Obviously, it depends on how, but this is how I would roughly do it. Put in about one or two hitters on your slots, then get one of your better players on the team slots and make them carry the other guy. That's how I would do it. Like, the Q divisions aren't strong. Like, I don't understand this putting Psycho Man, the Shots, and Bear. They're very good players for this Q division. They don't need to be in the same team.
Yeah, what gets me is they have extra slots. I mean, for Dutch Desire, he can play a 1v1 in stage 2. He's not maxed out. It's like Nemo, he can play another 1v1. Even Ven, I think, could play another 1v1, but they're not. So they could have a stronger stage 2 lineup, even with this strong stage 1 lineup. But I guess players want to play a certain amount. I understand that, but I mean, you're not playing them at the same time, so I don't quite get it.
Where we learned about where we basically summed Corp season nuts.
Yeah. This might be the first season where I predict Corp first.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Hawks. They've got Let's Fight playing French Brawl, Thorin Garoma, Alex B in Elitist Africa, Alex B Turbo T117 and Says Europe, Zero Turbo and JP on Europe.
I like this lineup because you know why, and this is what Corp didn't do. Hawk's best player is Let's Fight. By far, it's Let's Fight. He's the best player at the Hawks, and I really like him. He's a good player, but see the way they fucking structured that. They said, we're going to put Let's Fight, our best player, in one slot, and we're going to save him for two slots in the next stage. That's what Corp should have fucking done. You know, like Hawks don't even have the same skill and depth as Corp, yet they have the brains to actually, apply that technique of managing the team. It's fucking crazy. But anyways, back to this. I mean,
it's a halfway lineup.
I mean, look, they don't have the does, but I think they have a good attitude to the game. I think they always pull up a fight, and what they don't make up for
decent last Clan League, I think.
What they don't make up for in skill, they make up attitude and enthusiasm, and I like them with that, and I respect them for that. But yeah, I don't know if they'll do it though. It depends on the other lineups. I'll have to see, but I really do like Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, without me looking at the other lineups, I might pick them for a solid third. I have to look at the others, though, so we'll see. All right, moving on to the Avengers. They got Hasdrubal, Dan, Random Person, Mega Knight, and Parrish. Mega Knight, of course, being Mayan. And then on 3v3 Europe, Mega Knight, Parrish, and Diamond Perfume. Pretty
Who's
solid
Mega Knight?
lineup.
Who's Mega Knight?
As far as I know, that's Mayan.
Mayan?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is Mayan? Never heard of him. Is he any good?
M Hunter. That used to be in M Hunters.
He used to be an
Indian guy
Hunters.
who has tons and tons of alts.
Well, he's useless then, isn't he? Tons of balls. Jesus Christ. Just stick to one account. You don't even know. Hasdrubal is an alright player. He's. What is it? Oh god. Division E in the Promotion Relegation League. He's an alright player, solid player. Takes his time with the moves. I would expect him to do half well. I expect him to do well in this stage of Clan League. Dan WRL, he's probably the greatest player of all time by far. He should sweep his Jerome tournament. Random Person, never heard of him. Mega Knight, I assume since he's M1, he's half decent. He's a little bit better than a noob. So I think the Avengers have a good lineup.
They have a pretty solid lineup. I mean,
I like
they
Avengers.
know how to play the templates.
I think they finish higher than what's the fucker's name? Hot. I think they'll finish higher than Hot.
All right, now we move into BIW. Now this is probably going to be the clan that best competes against Corp.
Who the hell is Alex B? Just reading the chat here. I don't want to miss.
He's a halfway decent player.
I wish I could just easily click into their profiles, but so it's a bit annoying. Putting a bit more effort. At least for Division A, I already know the players. So I need to click in their profiles. It's just this unknown players.
His peak was 1837.
Oh fuck, he's good.
Yeah.
Okay, he's good. He's good for the Q division. Yeah, that's grand. He'll do well.
Nothing else really of an.
How about Random Person? Can you go into him?
Who?
Random Person.
Okay, let me look. Random Person. Peak of 1686. So, okay.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty good.
I mean, that's kind of what part of FCC's lineup was in last year. Of course, we now see how good Sloppy has gotten since then. So that could just be he was extremely underrated then. But
okay.
I mean, between me and Sloppy, we were both about that skill right as Clan League started. All right, so moving on to VIW, you got Lineal 2012. He's a pretty good player, if I remember. Yeah, he's broken 2,000 on the 1v1 ladder. Best rank of 10th, currently ranked 16th of 2014 is his rating. He'll be playing French Brawl, Carlos Danger on Groma, 1843, peak, Andre Lafmoller.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, he's 1712 peak right now, currently rated with 1647. So
nice. But that's a good
solid 1v1 lineup. There's technically a weak spot, but it's not weak like other clans.
No, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for the cube.
And then on 2v2 they got El Peguer and then Machine Wash Blitz. That's a pretty good combination there. And then on 3v3 Europe, El Peguer, El Count H, and Andre Lafmoller.
That's pretty decent. It's a solid. Who's the 2000 rated guy? Who's their star player? What's his name?
Lineal 2000.
How many slots does he play in stage 2?
Let's see here.
Two. Yeah, you see, at least again, that's how you set it up for the Q division. Put your best players on one slot for stage 1 and then 2 slots for stage 2.
Yeah, their stage 2 is actually pretty decent too. I mean,
Jesus, this is definitely the most balanced Q division we've seen so far.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard to pick.
This is gonna be tough. So let's see the next one. Hopefully, it's not as balanced.
And then we get into USSR. Without even looking at their lineup, I'm already picking them last. Okay.
I mean, the USSR clan has definitely. I mean, oh shit, my hand. Fuck. They've definitely improved a bit. I mean, they're looking for a strategic
Yeah.
thing,
I mean, I think
and
Gavilan, he has a desire to turn the USSR into something. Of course,
amazing.
beforehand it was kind of like a wannabe Dark Horse. I think he's trying to
Oh,
turn it
yeah.
away from being that now.
I'm not a fan of communism. To be honest, anyone who's a fan.
I agree.
But Colonel Gavrilin give communism a chance and a bit of a place in life where I just go, it's pretty good. It's pretty decent. I like him. I hope the clan improves and
All right, let's see
progresses.
if I can find any information on the players.
Oh, we're actually going through their players.
Okay. Playing French
Zaki.
ball is Zaki. The closest thing he's gotten is a 121 peak on the real time ladder.
Ooh, that would actually get top 10 right now.
Yeah, it would.
That's pretty impressive. Fucking hell.
And then Prophet on Garoma. Let's see. 1408 is his peak on the 1v1 ladder. Colonel Gavilan. 1328 peak. And then 2v2 says Europe. I got Wesley. Has never laddered before.
Yeah, they're not. They're gonna finish last. I mean,
B-Man 34. He's got a 1148 peak on the 1v1 ladder.
I mean, peaks don't exactly matter. It's just our. It's very hard. It's the only way we.
Yeah, it's the only way we can really tell. And if you can tell, this lineup is. I mean,
it's below. It's not. Yeah. It's not going to promote. It's going to probably finish last.
It's going to be
just because of how good the
qualifier. But I mean, if they've got enough desire, I don't think they'll be the last clan in clan league as far as finishing. If they're just that one clan.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay, next one. The Seven Kingdoms. Now, this is the one I've helped with. I'm actually pretty confident about them. I don't think they're going to promote, even though JJJ is actually pretty confident. He's gone, and he's going to do 2 slots in stage 1.
Proud of you, JJJ. You're my JJJ is my.
Yeah, he's going to be playing French Brawl, and then with Jaden on Says Europe.
That's right.
Jaden's
but JJJ should clean sweep.
Yeah,
he's in. He's a top for this division anyway.
Yeah,
and he's pretty good. Jaden, I don't know. Do you want to click into him?
I mean, I actually know these players halfway decent, and I just totally clicked out of the clan thing. Let's see, grouped Q2. Let's see here. I mean, he's never played ladders before. I mean, as far as I know, he's getting tutored by JJJ. So.
Oh my fucking god! Oh, he is a 43% boot rate. How the fuck did he make it into this squad? Oh my god! Are you actually?
You gotta remember, these are Diplo players.
I don't care if they're Diplo players. You don't put a inactive for 1 day and 4 hours and 43% boot rate.
All right, you might. I'll.
Fucking idiots! So you don't do that. Like, what? It's not hard to make a lineup. God, help us! It's like how kind of stuck can you be just picking a player as 43% boot rate? Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Let's see. Come on.
I mean, I'd rather actually 10 and he doesn't even know how to count up. It's actually pathetic. I don't want to go on about it though. 43%. Fuck.
Okay. Now I finally got him. Now, they actually have a halfway decent 1v1 stage 2 lineup because they're going to be playing JJJ and then Bayern Munchen is the best. Notorious FCC hater.
Who's Dark Horse? So what's his pro?
Dark Horse, he's an okay player. I don't remember if I ever played him before.
Click onto his profile. I want to see.
He's
I want
only
to
ever
judge him.
played 6 1v1s.
Oh my god, it's better though. At least he only has a.
I mean, it's
Right.
50%, but
Oh my fucking god, this is pathetic. Like, banned him from this stupid clan league. Oh my god. Why are they allowed in? Who gave them the right to play in this?
me
I
and
mean,
me and Anoma pushed him to play.
you cowboy, like you've just ruined this. Like you're ruining people's predictions here. Like I was actually.
Man, I like them though.
You
They're
liked it.
guys.
They're cool. I'm sure they're cool guys. Like, but 44% boot rate and the pleasing. It's not going to give you the security of, hey, I'm not going to get booted. Fuck's sake, what are the other guys like? Who have they put in for stage 2? They must be at least a little bit better rates. What's Bayern Munich? Bayern Munchen's the best. So how the fuck did he make it? Click on his profile. I want to see his boot.
Who's? Bayern Munchen?
Yeah,
Bayern
Bayern
FCC.
Munchen.
He got kicked out because the whole terrorist incident.
Who cares? Well, I want to see his profile though. 9%. Okay. At least he's probably the best.
Yeah. Look at his 1v1 ladder,
Fuck is one on that? I don't care. It's about boot rates here for this clan, not skill. So Bayern Munich is probably the best player based on boot rate, and probably best player, in general. But anyways, go on to another player. I don't care. Go into fucking anyone. Just pick anyone.
Let's see. The next clan would be Acme.
Just click on someone. I want to see their profile.
Oh, for
see that.
Seven Kingdoms?
Yeah. We'll go to Acme in a minute.
Okay. Let's see. NW Bomber has a 40% boot rate.
Oh, it's just getting better, isn't it?
Let's see. Clan leader, Dr. Killa.
How did they get fucking allowed into this? You're only 40% boot rate. They're going to be fucked for this. Oh my god. Oh, 20% boot rate. Whoa, what an improvement. It's like a 10% improvement. Fuck's sake. Okay, they're gonna finish last anyways. If they go without a boot, I'll do something stupid. I'll just run outside nature or something. Just fucking, oh my god. If they go without a boot, it'd be a miracle. I believe there is a god, I'll put it that way. How the fuck are they allowed? Anyways, go on.
Alright, let's move on to Acme. Now they try to give ACL Terrace 3 slots in stage 1. They try to put him on Europe, French ball, not French ball, but Europe, Groma, and Elitist Africa.
Okay, they're gonna promote. Yeah, they're gonna.
I mean, they're gonna have to take him off 1. I'm imagining he'll end up playing Europe, which means. Golly.
Contagious, isn't it? By cough. If Europe and they'll put him remove one of his 1v1 slots. I think they have a half decent lineup. ACL Tears is a star, and when you have a star in the Q division, it's grand.
Yeah.
They'll finish top 2 probably.
Yeah. I mean,
so
I'm going to pick them to finish 3rd because I think Corp and VIW are better.
Yeah, what's all the clans in Q? Is it Q2 and Q3, Ron?
Q2 is Corp, Locks, the Avengers, VIW, USSR,
okay.
TSK, and Acme.
Okay, we're going slow. We need to quicken this up. Okay, my prediction. Okay. Actually, you tell your predictions first, actually, and then I'll say mine.
Okay, my prediction. I'm gonna go with number 1 as Corp after seeing their maxed out lineup. VIW, Acme. Let's see here. After Acme, this is where it gets hard. I'll go ahead and go with Hawks, the Avengers, TSK, and then I'll go with USSR. Okay, what's your prediction?
How do you have TSK as seventh?
I have
How
Abu
do you have TSK sixth? I find that crazy. Anyways, first
because they have
place I would
JJJ.
have Corp. Second place, second place, VIW. Then Hawks. No. Avengers, sorry. And then Acme.
All right.
Actually, could you switch Acme with Hawks?
Okay.
Sorry.
Repeat that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was talking to Mod.
Oh, first Corp, second VIW, third place Acme, and fourth place Hawks. Fifth place, there's only 6 lands, is there? 7? Oh. Who's the Avengers? Sorry, Avengers, fifth place. Sixth place.
TSK or USSR?
USSR.
And then TSK.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we move to the most interesting of the qualifiers because they have the two most interesting clans. Qualifier 3 has 100-person apps.
Okay.
No offense to any other clan. We all are boring. Sorry. It's much more fun to talk about yourself.
Well, I'm just waiting for it to move in my screen to one first.
All right. We're going to start with Apprentice first since they're first on the list.
This is probably the most lopsided queue out of it all. Prentice and one first are in the league. They're progressing well. The sad fact is they should be in the B division because that's like how good they are. They would probably smash B division to pieces. They would actually give WG a game, but that's the system. They were in different stages last season.
Dead man rigging it.
Hmm?
Dead man rigging it. He just doesn't want us to get to A.
Oh yeah, that's true. He's rigging. That's what he said. He was rigging in.
Okay, so we start with Apprentice. They've decided to go with Arya Stark on French Brawl, Sloppy on Groma, Neuro on Elitist Africa, Tito and M Slam on Says Europe, Min, Renane, and Make McJuggle on Europe.
Yep, that should definitely get some promotion top 2. They put players in.
It's definitely solid.
I mean, this is kind of almost like looking at their C2, if anything, to be honest. That's just how good their first stage is. They have incredible depth at Apprentice class and they've Apprentice clan, and they've definitely improved dramatically.
Yeah.
Min, the only time I'll give him a compliment, but he has definitely. I think Min is definitely the most improved player in Apprentice by far, except for Master
Min is a seriously
Yeazer.
underrated player.
Oh yeah, he's definitely underrated. I mean, he's really good on the rated random old 1v1 template.
SFG will win 100% of his games.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I
don't think so.
It's a good roster.
Yeah.
Like they'll do the job.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty good. I mean, it's like their stage 2 roster is pretty good too.
Yeah, I think this is a good roster. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what'd you give me for that?
Go to the next. Oh, I'm sorry, Cowboy. It's a love cough.
Okay, moving on to 101st.
So tired.
We've got Marie, Electric Kitten. Marie on French Brawl, Electric Kitten on Groma, Elitist Africa will be Audrey Cat. Then we've got me and Serum on Caesura, Krunks, Kai Course, and Fluttershy on 3v3 Europe.
What's 1v1 ladder rating is Awesome Audrey Cat at, roughly?
I mean, he did run with an alt, and he got to 1920-ish.
Okay. That roster, that's enough to get Division C. Martri, I'm a bit. He's a solid. He's an all right player. I don't think he's. I think if you pull him up against a solid opponent, he'll crumble to pieces.
But I don't know about crumble. I mean,
he would crumble.
he would crumble.
I don't think he's good enough for any competitive games, to be honest. But he's good enough for this Q division.
Yeah.
Jeroma Electricating, he's a solid player. Played against an MDL. He knows he's around a 1500, 1600 type player in MDL. Solid player. Will do a job in the Q division. No problem with that. Awesome Audrey Cat. I think he's probably handy on the team games. He's only on one slot, so I say he doesn't have enough time to play. But I'm sure he'll do the job as well. Then we have yourself and Serum. I mean, you have good experience with Managers League, so that'll help you with that. And then 3v3 Europe, Fluttershy, Krunks, and Kai Course. Yeah, they have plenty of 3v3 ladder experience. Krunks is a top player, not a special player, but
Krunks is obviously the favorite in the Europe tournament.
Yep. I mean, I think they made a fake. They should. I don't think they should put. I don't think they needed to put Kai Course with Krunks in 3v3 Europe. I think it's an overkill, personally speaking, but whatever. I mean, Krunks is able to carry them both, or Kai Course for that. No need to put them both together. That's the only flaw.
Krunks really likes his 3v3 team.
Yeah, but this is like trying to save your. You know, I mean, one of her.
Yeah.
Do that, and I don't think they're taking enough advantage of that. But that's only
Kai Course is playing 2 stage 2 tourneys. 3 would be pretty hard to do. So might as well use it in stage 1.
It doesn't matter at the end of it. Kai Course shouldn't be paired with Krunks in Europe, but whatever, it doesn't matter. They'll promote. I think compared to Apprentice in stage 1, and then stage 2, it will be the other way around.
Repeat that. Sorry, you cut off there for a minute.
Well, I believe in stage 1 it'll be Apprentice will be one of first in stage 1, and then in stage 2 it'll be the other way around. That's my prediction.
I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Of course, I might be a bit biased on it. All right. Anyways, we got, and then for stage 2, Pumpkinhead filling in for 2 slots. He's a really, really good 1v1er. His 1v1 ladder is extremely underrated to where he is right now. And then of course,
Pumpkinhead. Is that who you talk about, Pumpkinhead?
Yeah, Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, he's pretty solid as well. I mean, yeah, he's pretty decent.
And then,
he's all right. Lopsy's a good player.
Is going to be playing Battle Islands 5.
Yeah, good player.
Harmless and Kai Course, of course, they won the 2. They had 2-2 trophy there on Final Earth. Volcano Islands is Krunks and me. And Bombs of America is mostly Harmless, Krunks, and Kai Course.
It's a good lineup. Should do the job. I think it's good. It's a good lineup, I like it. I think it'll get them.
Now,
cause a lot of drama getting into B though. One of her, or whatever that can come in when it actually does come.
All right. Anyways, Regal is next. I mean, they're not playing Little Mouse at all in Q1. I mean in Q3. They're playing her 2 slots in stage 2.
Yep. I mean, it's another example of how I mean, you have 101st and Apprentice in your qualifying group. Sadly, you have to go for it. You need to put your best players in Q1 when you're facing strategic clans like Apprentice and 101st. And it's a little bit upsetting to see Little Mouse not even get a chance to play against a bit of competition with Clan League. And that's
I'm disappointed too.
not even one slot, like. But whatever, like, I don't think Red Eagles are very active, but I'm very surprised that Little Mouse didn't even.
I'm pretty sure
take
everybody
slot.
in the lineup either has never played a ladder or has never gotten better than 1600.
But why? I like the idea of not putting Little Mouse in stage one, and Red Eagles need everyone they could get. Let's just keep this moving fast. Move to the next clan.
Okay, Aaliyah. This is pretty trash.
LEA have a below average player.
Way below average.
I wouldn't say way below average. I would say special.
Yeah.
That's about it. I mean, they don't have any good.
They have
good players.
Born 41R, who has a 1921 peak on 1v1 ladder.
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, that was 2017, actually. Not too far.
Yeah. Whatever. They'll finish last. That's my guess.
Freaking clicked out of it. Alright, anyways, we'll just move on to RP. They got Has Quit Playing, Kingmaker, Snipe. For the 1v1s, 2v2s, Has Quit Playing, Napoleon, 3v3 Europe. They got Numbnuts, Napoleon, and Snipe playing. Pretty weak, not too surprised.
I mean, the RP clan is pretty. Has Quit Playing is a decent player. The simple fact of the matter, I don't know how they're going to their opposition. I think there would be.
I think JJJ is in chat. He wants to know your opinion on TSK.
JJJ, considering you're a boot lover and you got booted a shit ton, I think TSK is the perfect clan for you. And if you manage to get TSK to not go, I will go outside and do stuff I shouldn't do. Like, it'd be a miracle. I'll praise to Jesus and pray in your name, JJJ. Fucking hell. Move on.
Okay.
Cowboy. Move on. Come on. I want to get to Division A. This is all irrelevant. Boring.
Okay. DP. This is a clan full of about 1,200 rated players. There's a 3v3 team. One time I played them on the 3v3 ladder was the only time where we got all 12 picks. Not one was stolen.
I could not be arsed to go through the skip.
So
B.
So we will just assume
I go
that
A and B.
Just assume that DP is just a bunch of 1,200 players.
DB, for the sake of time and trying to get.
Alright, let's move on to qualifier.
I mean, they're not going to watch the stream anyway, so it doesn't matter. Hopefully. So, my prediction is simple. I'm going to go for.
Okay,
you know what?
You can think. I'm going 101st, apps, and then I'll go ahead and do Regal. I don't know. I kind of don't want. Actually, I'll go ahead and do Leah because they got that one player.
What are you on?
Wow. And then who was that? The other one that we just talked about.
Great.
RP.
Do now.
I'm actually gonna put it's hard. I'll put RP then DP. Okay, now what's your prediction?
My prediction, well, I don't know, I was too busy looking out the window, to be honest. I know I'm contradicting myself. Let's first
Repeat that.
put your clan first place.
Okay, so 101st.
Yeah,
Apps is pretty obvious.
yeah,
Right.
and then put RP. No. Wait, hold on. Put in. No. Or put in the Red Eagles third.
Okay, so
And then
Red
put in,
Bull,
then put in RP after that, and then DP, and then
and
LEA.
then Leah.
Yeah,
She's in Leah for last. Okay.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay. So based off of this, we can go off on our Division C, D, and E predictions. We'll go ahead
Oh,
and
for
skip
the
through
love
the
of
different
God.
ones.
No one cares about these divisions. Like, what? You have to... Seriously, like, it's a joke.
So,
No one cares, like.
I'm predicting 101st, NWO,
Everything.
but Apps, Corp, VIW. Let's see, who am I missing? Oh, Proven Guard. Yeah, Proven Guard will be on this. Okay. And then Division D, let's see, we've got...
Why are you doing this?
Why am I doing this?
Yeah. Can we not do it tomorrow or something? Like, who cares?
Okay, we can skip this, and then you can just PM me what you think's going to happen, if that works
Okay.
better for you.
I'll PM everyone in the chat and everyone who...
Okay.
The two most irrelevant divisions of my life. Let's go Division B.
Okay.
Something actually I can
you actually care about. Okay.
something I can actually analyze without feeling bored all the time.
Okay, so Group B.
Just...
If it load. Yeah, fuck you, cowboy.
Okay. Vision, come on, B.
Okay.
Stop loading.
Come on, load.
Yeah. Well, I know Division B. Actually, I don't know any of Division B because it's full of new clans. What clan do you want to analyze first?
Okay. We'll just go in order. Hydra's number 1.
Okay.
Jesus. Okay. We'll wait for one to load again.
If the clock wasn't so... I think I have to stress that enough. If the clock... Crazy.
Alright, you're cutting out.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
If I could click in...
And now you're cutting out again.
Oh my god, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Okay, am I cutting off now?
Okay, Hydra finally loaded. Yeah,
What
definitely a
happened?
decent 1v1 lineup.
Okay. Okay, finally it's loaded for me.
Okay. So you got Millie playing 3 slots on 1v1s, playing French Bog, Roma, and Battle Islands 5. Hannah playing 1 with Strategic Greece. Waka playing 2 between East Africa and Pangea. Jesus fucking Christ.
Are you okay, cowboy?
My throat is extremely dry.
Don't talk now. It was a good move by Hydra. Millie is probably the best 1v1 player. I played against him plenty of times, and for me, it's Hydra's best player. And if he focuses, he can be definitely a good player. Wakaneri, if he focuses, I guess it'll be all right. I mean, division. I remember he did play 1v1 French Brawl in Clan League 8 or 7, and he got pretty much what's the word?
Destroyed or
Destroyed, yeah, destroyed. I won't even say destroyed, just out of debt. 0-6, I think he went game.
Jeez.
So, I mean, I think this is. I think he'll do better this time.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe.
as far as I know, Waka's pretty decent.
He's pretty decent, yeah, but he wouldn't win against better players, so that's the thing. He wouldn't for anyone. Put my bets on him, but he's a pretty decent player, pretty solid. See how he does. Hunter is a good player, solid. I mean, he has all right stats. We kind of like some of the players down in the qualifier. No, but not too bad either. It's all pretty decent. Probably the average skill level of the Clan League, to be honest about it. Then moving on to their
2v2 lineups. You got
2v2 lineup.
I mean,
Yeah,
this is where you start seeing them suffer is on their team games.
Well, I remember when Hydra and AWF, and they used to be their star players. So there's a little bit of hope there that they'll still be star players. But the honest truth about it is they're not a very active clan. We just don't know much about them. They've been on the decline ever since their leader, Great Expanse, has effed off somewhere. So we don't know what they're at. So this is going to be interesting to see where they're exactly at. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if they sneaked second place. I wouldn't be entirely surprised, but all their players would have to be putting 100%, and I don't think Hydra is going to put in 100%. Just judging by their lineup, how many signed up for the roster.
Yeah. I don't see them getting better than third. I predict them probably more of a fourth place team. They'll avoid regulation. I mean, I'm pretty sure of that, but.
Let's move on to the next clan. Keep it moving fast enough.
Pretty weak, considering all the hype that was going into it. They had 3 of their best players go inactive weeks, just a couple weeks before Clan League starts.
What clan are we at now? I don't know.
FCC.
Oh, the new clan. Okay, I'll give Aura a fair play guide the clan from nothing to something. Hopefully this time you can actually keep it going and not crash it or something like a car. Jesus, why am I doing a live stream at 7 o'clock in the morning? God. Just waiting for the thing to load up. You can talk about some random stuff if you want. Talk about them only ones.
Okay, so in other words, they're missing 3 of their best players. So now it's basically on Aura and Elise to perform very well.
Why is there a midget in the 1v1s?
He actually...
No, I'm serious. Like, he's not... Why is he there? What's his profile like? 7.8% boot rate, 25 multi-day game, 64% 1v1s, and he's a midget. Okay, well, he's not... No. Okay, I'm not confident in him. The next player, Lizzie Joss Lacoupe.
No, he's pretty good.
Okay, let's see. He's on vacation, 14 hours.
Best rating ever on the MDL, 1698. So
on the what ladder? Sorry.
MDL.
What's his rating?
1698.
Okay, that's decent enough, I suppose. Yeah, and he has a half decent 1v1 ladder thing. Okay, that's pretty good. That's decent. I still think Hydra have the better 1v1 lineup so far.
Yeah.
I don't think these players have the skill or the experience compared to the other clans in G, so it's gonna hurt them. Yeah. Okay, so then Folter Nyx Symmetry. I want to try and get as much detail done in these guys because I know couldn't get the thing to load. Yeah, photonic symmetry, 2.1% boot rate, pretty active. No, he hasn't played any ladders by the looks of it, or he has his things hidden. I think he, I think he got like an 1800 1v1 ladder rating though. I think I could be horribly wrong in that. I think he got roughly around that, so he's probably decent enough. But still, photonic symmetry.
Oh, let's see. His 1v1 ladder shows up for me.
What's his 1v1 ladder?
He's currently not ranked. He is 14.
25. Okay, I see it now. Okay, so I mean, the 1v1 FCC is going to struggle on.
Yeah,
they're going to struggle. This is a question of FCC and not relegating rather than promote. They don't. If they promote A, it would sabotage their clan bro. I mean, they're not going to finish higher than Hydra. I'd be very.
Yeah, I would be very surprised if they finished higher than Hydra too.
I mean, fair. Aura already an achievement that they're even playing in this clan league, considering they were dead a few months ago. So fair play to Aura. I hope the clan progresses and all that stuff. But I hope. But it's just a question of not finishing last and staying in B and progressing, and not fucking crashing. That's the main thing. Sorry for the curse. I'm trying not to swear. It's just so hard when you're up at 7 o'clock in the morning and not sleeping.
I mean, I put a mature warning on my stream for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god. Next clan.
Okay, S Ninja. Pretty good 1v1 lineup. They've got Max playing 2 slots on French Ball and Elite Africa. DCEO playing Garoma and Strategic Greece. SSE, or whatever you want to call it, on Pangea Ultima. Aquaholic on Battle Islands 5. Says Europe is Rack and Kirby Big Rig. Off and Rack on Final Earth. Beer's Food and DCO on Volcano Islands. Aquaholic, Waddles, Rack Leader on Europe. Waddles, Max, and Sizz on Biomes. So, pretty solid lineup.
Yep, I mean, S Ninja, I always thought they needed to improve to get into A. I always thought, but actually what happened was everyone, and that's why I think they're going to promote. Finally the clot loaded. Jesus, I hate this clot so much. Max is an alright player. I wouldn't call him. I don't think he's good. I just think he's alright compared to everyone else. DCEO isn't very good. He's one of the weaker players in this lineup. I don't think he'll do extremely well. I think it would be a good result if he could break even in his tournaments. DCEO needs to get a few wins. If you want to promote in B, you need a few wins from your crap players, and that's it. Not saying you're crap, DCO. I'm just saying that you're weaker.
You're one of the weaker ones.
One of the weaker compared to the Rack Leader. That's my point. I don't want to insult that.
His peak was 1957 on the 1v1 ladder, though.
Yeah. But Aquaholic is a good player. He has a good reign on the 1v1 ladder to do well. I think S Ninja are very, very motivated to win this. I think the best news for them is Rack Leaders playing three team game slots, which is the main thing. Lots of points in the team games. Rack Leader needs to perform and he needs to get good high results. I think he's going to do it. Probably this player should be in A division. Would love to see him against top quality opposition. He's going to carry them to victory. And what Rack Leader has always lacked in S Ninja is a good support system. In terms of how like Rack Leader never had a Mac player, a Waddles player, Aquaholic. These, it's a solid lineup throughout, and I think they will. But the question is, if they do promote, how the hell are they going to stay there? I mean, this lineup. putting in A, they'll get demolished. They'll probably like get like 50 points at best. Like it's about building now for S Ninja. You know, they need to build everywhere now. It's not just about relying on Rocket League or whatever. That's a future problem for them. Next clan.
Okay, next clan is Statisticians. This is a wild
great.
card.
Yeah.
They've got Eon playing in two slots. Jackie playing in 3. Bathwolf playing in 2. Jesus.
Oh, and this clot. I hate this clot. Why does this clot exist? Like, I love in the old days, you know, link all the lineups, but this stupid clot is so slow. You can't. It's not fast enough. I have to stop ranting about the clot. I'm very appreciative of Deadman making it, but it's so slow. It's killing me.
Okay.
Come on, Lord. What's the name their 1v1 lineup?
French Ball, Eon, Garoma, Jackie, Elitist Africa, Jackie. Jackie is probably a favorite to win Elitist Africa. I don't know how to say that name. It's a really long name. Mathwolf on Pangea Ultima, and then that same long name guy on Battle Islands 5.
Jackie's definitely a top player. I think he's one of the stronger players. I would expect him to do well in the slots. Yeon is also a famous old player. He got 2v2 ladder trophy, and I think a 1v1 ladder trophy. I'm not too sure about that, but the main thing is he's top quality. Matt Wolf, I don't know how good he is, to be honest. Like, I used to think he was really good, but then I felt like he declined a bit skill-wise. But when he puts his mind to it and he really wants to win, which has been Clan League, he does do well, and that was proved last season. So I don't know how they made it to Division B, but it is, and I think they'll. I don't think their weaker players are going to contribute much. They're not going to contribute enough to make them promotion contenders. Their EU and Biomes of America teams are just it's scary. It's just if they need a performance, they need a few wins from EU and Biomes. You can't expect to go to promote to A or promote in any division when you're basically sacrificing your true trees. It just doesn't work that way.
Yeah.
And if Stats want to progress in the future, they need to recruit more top quality players, and it's a bit of conflict of interest because Stats are a clan that want to recruit players that are stats guys, you know, that does it for their life, and that really limits their recruiting pool to increase their skill. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to see where Mad Wolf goes with the clan in the future. But for now, they're gonna have to either change their philosophy or whatever. They're just gonna stick around and be probably relegate eventually. Whatever.
All right. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on to probably gonna win the division, WG.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably a big shock. I really expected them to.
You're cutting out.
I really expected them to promote. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I mean, WG, I was very surprised to do. Probably didn't promote because of motivation, which shows how tough Clan League is. Even if you're in an easy enough division, M Hunters and VS promoted because they wanted him, and GG. Like, I don't think they're managed. I don't think their leadership, you know, really pushed for that promotion because they have the quality. The skill is there. There's no questions about skill. It's just about applying it, not getting booted, and that's what WG lacked last season. This season, they have it on a plate. It's like an open goal, and all they have to do is kick the ball into the net. They just don't have to get booted. Don't do a DP on it. Don't have players with 40% boot rate, and they should be fine. I don't know how he's on that many slots, but they need him to be on that many slots, and it's a very it's a very tiresome position to be in three slots. Especially with the new clock system, because playing slow punishes you in a sense of you could be with five through three games at once if you take chain vacations. Just the main thing for WG though is just not get booted.
Yeah. So
But
their 1v1
next season
lineup,
though they'll struggle. If next season if they promote they can't apply the same method of everyone on three slots. Like somewhere it will crack.
yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean,
It's
it's
fun.
kind of hard to know how they do next year because you never know. They get back into A, they get a whole bunch of momentum back. Let's say they start getting a couple good recruits. You never know.
You never know. You never know. Chris CMU is
He doesn't do much, but he's a persistent little bugger.
he's Chris. But if he was planning for next season, he needs to recruit now and build debt. You can't go into A division without debt. You need players to share the workload and to progress and develop and blah blah. I don't know why Lewis isn't playing. I have no idea why he isn't playing. I think he should have played just to release the workload.
Yeah.
But whatever, reduce the workload, I should say.
So their 1v1 lineup is Verzier on French Ball, Almost Tricky on Groma, Riza on Elitist Africa, Chris on Greece, Brazier on Pangea, Andersol on Battle Islands, Chris Mir on Says Europe, Smooth Tricky on Battle Earth, Smooth and Mir on Volcano Islands, on Europe Riza, Chris, Smooth, and then on Biomes you have Riza, Andersol, and Vizier.
Quality everywhere.
Yeah.
Quality everywhere. I mean, what else can you say? It's just about playing. I mean, M Hunters and VS and GG were there last year, and they had skill, but they wanted it.
Yeah.
WG, even if they had a crap attitude, even if they played like I didn't really care about the games, they would still promote. That's how weak this division is. It's a bit sad, but whatever.
Well,
just don't get booed.
I know Smooth is a very motivated player, so that definitely kind of helps with that motivation.
Yeah, some players like beating lesser skilled players.
Okay, so we move on to TJC. You've got Razor on French Brawl, Akilu on Groma, DCO, Tragic on Strat Greece, Riku on Pangea, Pichu on Battle Islands, Riku and Pichu on Says Europe, Dry Clean and Weatherman on Final Earth, Aliku and Pichu on Volcano, Razor, Riku, and Tiano on Europe, DCO, Tiano, and Tragic on Biomes. It's an okay lineup.
First of all, dry clean only. From what I've seen of him and what my impression is of him, he's a good leader. He gets everyone on his side. He stayed loyal to his clan, even though everyone left. So credit to him. I like players. I like clan leaders who stick with their clan and want to make it work, even though players leave it, come into it and leave it as if it's a brothel. But sorry, I think they have a little bit more skill and experience than FCC. I don't think they have enough skill to really push for promotion. I expect them to finish in the middle of the pack. Dry Clean only is a good player. He'll do well in Final Earth. Everywhere else, it's a little bit dodgy. Riku is another solid player, but he isn't a player to really make an impact in the division. So for that reason, I think they're finishing the probably lower half of Division B.
Yeah. I mean, if it had been any other clan league, I'd probably pick them as last because it's pretty. I don't want to say it's terrible lineup, but I think it's pretty weak. But I think they're solid enough to where they can get fourth, maybe third if they're tryhards.
Yeah. Okay, go to the next clan.
Okay. Next clan is Nobody, so we're actually moving on to the clans you care about.
Oh wait, we have to do predictions though, or do we?
Oh yeah,
I don't...
predictions. Let's see.
Should we do predictions? I don't know. Leave the prediction. So
I'll go ahead and
stupid.
do mine real quick.
Okay. I'll just type stuff into chat.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. WGS Ninja. Let's see. I'll go ahead and do. I mean, Stats probably has the next best lineup. Hydra.
Oh.
TJC.
Fuck.
And then, sorry, but FCC, I'm going to have to pick last. Sorry, guys.
I should probably say, I think Hydra will finish second. I'm going to go for it. Hydra finished second. WG first place. Third place, I'll put in S Ninja. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, who cares? But I'm going to put in... I'm just trying to remember the clans, to be honest about it.
No, not Hydra, but you got Stats, TJC, and FCC left.
Put in Stats, TJC, and then FCC last.
Okay.
And the only reason why I'm putting Hydra ahead of Ninja is because Hydra has dash everywhere.
Yeah.
That's everywhere.
Rat playing 3 tourneys, I don't see them not.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. It's really tricky. I mean, rack leader and 3 team tournaments. It's just such an awesome. So it really is definitely an advantage. And how motivated are the Hydra players? Because if I'm going to pick them a second, then Hydra would have to be motivated and pushed on by a leader. And the fact is, they have a leader. There's Great X left. So for that reason, I'm going to redo my predictions and put them third place.
So you're going to swap Hydra and Stats.
Yeah, I'm going to swap. Yeah. And Master of the Dead is saying 3 tournaments. He's done this flat, so he can do it again.
Yeah. We shall see. Okay, moving on to Division A.
Well, there's no need for an introduction division. I mean, I know what's going to happen. It's going to be a straightforward division. GG second place. It'll be here at Alex. They filled out the lineup that I to. Outlaws. Biomes really. I didn't expect Biomes to be there. It actually made me cry. I put it last place, hoped it won't come up, but sadly other clans have poor taste, voted it in. So now I have to play it, and we're probably only going to get 1 win out, and it's going to screw up our clan league. So we're probably going to relegate based on that. That's just my introduction to Division A. Both individually.
We'll see. Now this will be the one division where I'll compare each player in the tournaments and make predictions based on tournaments. That's where the fun.
We're going in dash on this, aren't we?
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start with French Brawl. You have. Let me move this over. Pardon, Baron. Oh, fuck you. Kezo, Winnie, Michaela, Knack, and then Rogue. Okay, let's go ahead and make our predictions for French Brawl. We've got Pardon, Baron, Kezo, Winnie, Michaela, Knack, and then Rogue.
But it really shows how desperate we are to be relying on Kezo for.
I mean, I don't see him getting worse than, let's see, what, 5th?
And who?
Getting worse than 5th, which would, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious who's probably going to get last in this tourney. I know you're high.
I mean, I know Kezo the most. He's just one win at best, probably.
One win at best.
Yeah, one win at best.
Okay.
He'll probably beat Baron and then lose all the other games, probably.
Alright, so I think the clear favorite here is Pardon.
I think Michaela is the best player. I know. I played him a French Brawl.
I don't think Michaela's that good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Have you checked his profile?
I have checked his profile. He's not that good.
Check the profile.
Why are you so high on GG? Every one of their players. If I joined GG, you'd be sucking my dick too. Yeah.
I'm not sucking anyone's dick here. I'm just saying the fact.
Yeah.
I've actually played him.
1v1 ladder, 2001 rank. Peak.
2001. Doesn't that not tell it all?
Okay, let's look at the other people in this. Pardon?
Yeah, Michaela's better than that. I think Michaela can finish second. Yeah, I love the way you laugh. Such a good prediction, like. Just compose myself. I don't know. I think everyone's on Michaela. I think he'll do well. He'll do well enough. I think maybe 3 or 4 wins.
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm gonna put Pardon. Second place, I'm gonna go ahead and give to Knack. I'm gonna put Baron in 3rd, Winnie in 4th, Kezo, and then, let's see.
Who are you putting?
Hold on one sec.
So you're not gonna tell everyone who's your prediction?
I mean, if you're looking at, well, actually, you can't see it on the stream. Weird.
Oh.
Let me show it there. It should be on there now.
Just to talk through the.
Okay.
He will give it all his 100%. He's the danger player for everyone in this clan league. Baron's a top class player, old player, experienced, knows what to do. He'll do well in it. Michaela already said it. He's going to finish 2nd or 3rd in this thing. He's a template specialist at French Brawl. He picked it. He's going to win in a few games, guaranteed. Winnie, I don't know about Winnie. I know he's played a few games, he's done well, but I haven't seen him lately. I am really convinced by him. But look, if he gives it all, why not? It's a tough tournament. Be interesting to see how it goes. He's the wild card in my opinion. Nakik wins. Nakik wins is a quality player. Has done it for Turtles in the last 2 seasons. French Brawl is his thing. Great predictions. Rogue, he's the underdog. He could be going winless. That's just what it is. Paradin, he's favorite. Great player, top class. Has really developed from a top player into an elite player. He's one of the best in Masters now. And he's the favorite to win, and he deserves that tag.
Yeah, it's really hard to place the top 5 in my opinion. I mean, they're all capable of getting it.
So what's your prediction?
Pardon first, Knack second, Baron third, Winnie fourth, Kezo fifth, Rogue, and then Michaela.
Where's Michaela?
Michaela I put last.
You're actually taking the piss. How is he Michaela last?
Because look at the rest of them. I mean, I might put him below. I might put him above Rogue, but Rogue is pretty decent too.
But he's gotten 2,000 in the 1v1.
Look at the rest of them though.
Like, I can't believe it. Like, he's showed some skill. Unfair to put him last. Like, I'm actually laughing. I would put him like third or fourth, maybe.
I mean, I've freaking got 2,000 in the 1v1 ladder. What is that supposed to mean? I mean, I'd get last in this tourney.
Move on. I think we're going to agree to this.
Okay,
I think you're underrating Michaela, though.
What's your prediction, bud?
What's my prediction? First place, Paradin. Second place, Baron. Third place, I don't know who's playing again. First place, Paradin. Second place, Baron. Fourth place, Baron.
Okay, repeat
Fifth
third
place.
You cut out.
Oh my god, you're too slow. You don't need to type it out. I just
No,
want.
I mean, you cut out. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. Oh, apologies. So first place I have as
Yeah, I know Pardon and Baron. I just need third place.
yeah, Michaela. Because unlike you, I have a good judgment of players. Then I put Nakik Wind next. And then I'll put Winnie, and then I'll put Kezo.
Rogue then Kezo.
Yeah.
Kezo, you're getting last.
I mean, it'd be a over-G win.
Who said Pardon was the best in one of the best in Masters? Did you say that?
What if the best? Yeah, I think he's one of the best. I thought he was one of the best. You have tough gears. Yeah, if I'm gonna come on your screen, go ahead.
Okay, let's move on.
Go on. This is really excited.
That makes sense. No, that doesn't make sense.
I believe it is in our top. Oh god. First time I ever laughed and excited was common. Fucking.
Alright, so moving on to Groma.
Even chat. Oh god.
Even Jeff's better. Oh god.
That's just a dick move. Okay, sorry.
So Zero says Pardon, Winnie, Baron, Nat, Kezo, Michaela, Rogue.
I'll put Michaela fourth place, third. But whatever, that's Zera's opinion. I have no faith in Vinny though. Vinny, I could be a template specialist, but I don't think he'll finish higher than that. Oh.
All right. So
next tournament, let's
we got Groma. We got Master Disaster. Let's see. Move on. We got Nox. We got Kurz, or Kristoff, or whatever you want to call him. Kurz Chew. However you want to say his name. I don't care. Quicksilver.
Yeah, Quicksilver, that's how you pronounce it, yeah.
Mr. T. Damn, this is a big-ass tourney.
Probably one of the best players ever on by far.
Inside, and then Emu Pub. Okay.
Okay. You can start off saying stuff.
So, let's see. I mean, clear favorite is Mod. It's hard to not pick him. But I wanna pick Quick, but I'm gonna have to go with Mod. Then I'll go with Quick. Then it gets really
Why Quick second place? I have to call you up now. Why Quick?
because Quick is a really good player.
I think you're biased.
Yeah, I'm clearly biased, of course.
That is just biased, and really, who would probably be the best player out?
Okay, repeat that.